What's up, team? Welcome to the video. This is the second time I'm shooting this video. I just apologize to my lovely cab driver who is going to have to listen to me talk about fruit for another 3 minutes because these didn't work, and so I filmed the whole thing. There was no audio. I'm in Chicago. I'm on my way to Monday Night Football, Skull Vikes, and I want to talk about a question that I receive quite a bit, which is often how these videos come up, which is fruit bad, or can fruit be bad? And the short answer is no. Of course not. Like micronutrient dense food, vitamins, minerals, no. However, what the person often means is it possible that fruit is hindering my fat loss progress? And the answer to that is yes, it could be. Like, when you begin tracking your calories and your macronutrients, and say you're a smaller-ish person, say you're a short woman who just like doesn't have a ton of calories to play with, especially in a deficit, if you're on 120, 130 grams of carbs per day and you're used to eating 3, 4, 5 pieces of fruit, that's all your carbs. So fruits are unlike vegetables in that free veggies, you can pretty much get away with eating as many as you want. 6, 7, 8, 9 cups per day and be absolutely fine, like just not tracking them. Whereas fruit, you do need to track. I don't even really want to talk about fructose because it's so like quackery. Anyone who says fruit is going to make you fat regardless of calories, regardless of macronutrients, because fructose, this simple sugar that's found in varying quantities in many different fruits, it like is automatically converted to fat, and that's just silly. Like the science that supports those arguments, by the way, I think most of those people are trying to sell you something. The arguments or the studies that support those arguments are in such absurdly high volumes of fructose that it just doesn't make sense. It's just not feasible to eat 30 or 40, 50 pieces of fruit in a day. Because the people in the studies weren't actually consuming fruit, they were consuming the amount of fructose in what would be like 50 pieces of fruit via some kind of like a drink. So fruit is not bad. It's a micronutrient dense produce. It's not the same as vegetables, but for the purposes of fat loss, and particularly if you don't have a ton of carbs to play with, paying attention to fruit and your fruit consumption is an important thing. One other thing that I didn't note in the previous version of this video, so this one's actually better, is that the type of fruit you're eating is going to impact your satiety, right? So watermelon, for example, in a cup of watermelon, there's like 10-ish grams of carbs. Don't quote me on that. In a cup of strawberries, there are 11 grams of carbs. Whereas in a cup of mango, there's 26 or 27 or 28 grams of carbs. So you are effectively having like 2.5 times as much or as many carbohydrates, as many calories for what's going to be a similar level of satiation, a similar level of volume of food in your stomach. So from fruit to fruit, like that's something you want to pay attention to. That's something I pay attention to. I encourage bananas and mango for people who are bulking. I encourage more strawberries, to some degree other types of berries, watermelon for people who are in a deficit. All right, that's it. High quality video coming tomorrow, 33 facts about macronutrients that I think you guys are gonna like. A lot of time and editing went into it, so pay attention to that. Otherwise, see you tomorrow.